It's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. On play action, it's Brady. This complete to Lockett. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. And, Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by their now 36-year-old quarterback who's in his 14th NFL season, the former MVP, Matt Ryan. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Ryan has got his man. It's Andrews. So, Charles, defensively here, you're going up against a veteran quarterback. He's got a lot of know-how, a ton of savvy, but a guy who's not the most mobile of quarterbacks. What's the plan of attack?
You spend all week pumping up your defensive front. Your defensive tackles, your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys who go after the quarterback the most, because you know that he's not going to run and beat you consistently throughout the game.
They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now Brady. On the slant, complete to Green. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing now is Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Flushed out right. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. Interesting stat line right now. Technically, he's completed 4 passes, 2 to his team and then 2 to the wrong team.
It makes you wonder what he's seeing downfield because he has completed 2 passes to his own team, but the interceptions are troubling. Is he going through the wrong reads, the wrong progressions? Is he getting fooled by defenses? They've got to figure that out over on the sidelines, working on that Surface Pro to see what they see.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back to the ground on 1st down, Edmonds. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Justin Houston in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And Ryan's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick, and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 58 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now they'll throw with Brady. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his man on the out route. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top as we go up to Orlando. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Now a give to Edmonds. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Play action. Ryan. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Demario Davis. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. On 3rd down, Ryan. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. He'll take it at the 42. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They hand it off to Mostert. He finds some open field here. Past the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Touchdown! Jared Cook. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it is 28-0. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line.
Maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. His throw incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Again, Ryan. Over the middle, complete. It's Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw is Ryan. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Jordan Willis gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken in at the 11. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Brady. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Flush to his right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. Brady. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyler Lockett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. That time a 6-play drive, and the Falcons score to cap it off. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
To throw again on second down. Ryan. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. 2nd and 7. Brady now to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. Well, now how about this return? And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, man. Because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what do you get, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
56, Mike, 56, right there.
Here's Ryan. He looks for Ayuk again. This time he's got it. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by McCann, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Hey, check 53. Come on. Check 52.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo.
135 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On 2nd down, Mostert. Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Mostert. After getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
The 2nd down play, not much better. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this, but to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.